So I pulled off on the side of the road to howl right here last night, and a coyote answered me in this overgrown field maybe 75 yards out. I mean, he was really close. I sat here another 30 seconds to a minute and I could hear him walking. So I pulled out my thermal and he walked all the way up to that ditch and stood right there at that ditch, and then walked all the way right there. And I tried to film it on my cell phone. I don't think it come out real good. He was so close. He come and stood right there for better than a minute trying to figure out what was up. So that's the kind we want. I'm gonna try to get in there and get set up on him and see if we can't call him in and kill him. All right, when I located that coyote last night, he was right out there in the middle of that field, and I was over there at the road about where that tree line's at. The sun's gonna be on us a little bit, but the wind is really good, and we're gonna get right down in there. I doubt he's in that field. It's actually cut down right here. We're gonna say he's not in there, and he's somewhere in this head right here. Let's go get him. I don't know if y'all can see all the brush piles there, kind of in the shadows, but there's a bunch of big down trees and brush piles. That's where that coyote's gonna be. We're gonna sit right here so we can stay out of the sun. Fuck. Damn. Y'all ain't gonna believe this shit. I hit him. I rolled him up. That coyote's gonna die. God. You see, what happened was I put the call out and I bumped the freaking deer, and the deer's in there blowing. Well, the coyote knows that the deer's something's up. And I said, damn it, you know, because I don't want the deer to let the coyote know that I'm here. Man, I'm shaking. I didn't even call. When I told you that coyote was here, I wasn't lying. That coyote just got in front of me at 5 yards. I was adjusting the two cameras. I don't have my head cam on. I might have had my gun cam on recording. Holy crap, I am so shook, because I mean, it caught me off guard. The coyote was coming to see what the deer was blowing at, and he come out 5 yards from me. He came out right here and looked square at me, you know, I mean, literally 5 steps from me. God, and I just wasn't ready. I was this close to being ready. Unreal, man. I mean, I hit him right square in the hams and it spun him. God. We're gonna give him a minute and then we'll go look. That was crazy. Might as well call. I don't know why, but we're gonna call. Well, I mean, my gun cam should have been going. I can tell you what, folks, that was crazy. I mean, literally a coyote at 5 yards. I mean, if I just could have, I mean, and really, we could have seen each other. He could have seen me and I could have seen him for a ways. It's crazy. But I mean, I guess I was tucked in here a little bit and I was getting the cameras going. My head cam and the gun cam. And the gun cam was recording. So hopefully I got something on that gun cam. because I'm sharing this story. It's a short story, not really involved, no calling. The best way to call a coyote is to already be in his house. And you see what happened this morning is, you know, I'm right there when I howled this morning, and this coyote answered me right out here. Okay, so and then he come over there to investigate, literally across the pavement, 10 yards from me then. And he wanted to know who was in his house. And so, you know, you got your territorial coyote. All right, well, where's he staying during the day? So I look at it in the map, and I mean, look at this overgrown field. I mean, it's the perfect place in here for a coyote. Look at these brush piles, trees down. Plenty of food, plenty of cover. He can live back here and not be disturbed. Nobody's coming back here on a daily basis. I knew I was walking into his house, and that deer started blowing. And I was cussing it, because sometimes something like that can give you away. But at the same time, I've had it happen just the same before. That coyote wanted to know what that deer was fussing about. He heard that deer blowing and walked straight out here in front of me. I just wish I could have been a little bit more ready. But I mean, he ran all over the call. Not that I even got to use it, but I spun him. I don't know how we're gonna find him. Everything's wet. It really ain't been that long. I might give it another minute. I don't think I hit him with the second shot. I know that rascal shook me up. I mean, shook me up. I'm gonna give him another little bit. I don't see him laying right here, and I don't really want to. I'm gonna take all my stuff back to the truck. Just kind of give him another few minutes. Really ain't been that long, but I may try to see if I can look at the footage on the gun cam. Oh shit. Let's do hope that those things are waterproof as advertised. I think it had to kill him. I mean, it drilled his back right ham. I mean, it just spun him around, and you know, you could tell it hit him hard. We're just gonna give him a little bit so we don't run him off. Damn, that was wild. All right, let's go see if we can find this thing. I looked at the gun camera footage, and I mean, it's not good. I mean, it's like a second worth of coyote. The gun camera just can't handle recoil that well. I found him. He didn't make it very far. Right there's the brush pile. Right there's where I was sitting. Booyah! Yeah. Oh, Apex didn't drop that one, but it did the trick. Did catch one up there in the front shoulder. Most of them here in the back end. Nice. Shotgun coyote. And I'm gonna tell y'all what, that one got me shook as much as seeing one come from 500 yards come all the way to the call. I mean, I was shook on that one. Downright fun. I'll take them like that. All right, y'all. I realize it ain't great footage, and but I think it's a pretty awesome story, and I'm gonna share it. You know, I don't really expect to get great footage to begin with the GoPros. I could have gotten good footage on this one if I'd have just been ready, but it is what it is, and it was fun. I guess a good takeaway from this one is get up in the house with them and be ready, because when you're in there with them, that's where it's gonna go down. All right, that was a fun one. We'll see y'all next time. Good thing I looked up and seen my camera before I drove off.